safety.
For more information on courses in this area, call or write a public service message of the Governor's Traffic Safety Council.
Hordes of spaced-out sci-fi fans complicate Linda Carter's pursuit of a thief of an ultra-secret laser crystal on Wonder Woman tonight at 6 on Channel 48.
Now, when I say that this is a chance of a lifetime, I'm not exaggerating. I mean, you can't just turn it down for some whimsical reason. You know what this business is like, Jody. For every one job, there's 100 dancers.
Yeah, I know that all right.
You could wait a lifetime waiting to get a job in a chorus line or something. I mean, to say nothing of a featured role.
But that's what worries me. Look, if you would have offered me my original position with the company, I would have found it, well, a lot easier to say yes.
Jody, listen to me. Do you think that I'd risk my reputation and my money if I didn't think that you could do the job?
Well, I wish I thought I could do it.
You'll have all the time that you need. You won't be rushed, I promise you. I've got no deadlines to meet.
All right. I promise I'll give you an answer by today. I just want to talk to one more person.
Okay, so I'll hear from you by tonight, right?
Yes, by tonight. Goodbye. Oh, what am I gonna do?
You are quite a salesman.
Well, you don't miss a trick, do you?
Try not to.
Did I sound persuasive?
Well, let's put it this way. If you ever want to get out of the dance business, you could make a fortune as a used car salesman.
Well, in this case, I was making a very attractive job offer to the young lady. I don't see how she could possibly refuse.
And I hope she does.
Yes, I know you do.
Come on, Sky. Jody should be dancing in some kind of a go-go lounge, not with the Whitney Dance Company.
Have you ever seen her dance, Raven?
No.
Well, then, on what do you base your critical opinion?
Because she is an amateur little nothing, and anyone who looks at her can see that.
I have seen her on stage. And what I saw was my next big discovery.
Well, I think you're making a big mistake.
And that is your opinion, Raven. One that I'm not even sure you're entitled to have. You see, this is my business. And I don't like you minding it. Now, I'm going to order some food. Would you like me to get you something?
No, thank you. You're not going to shut me out, darling, or shut me up. Like it or not, I'm going to keep that little temptation out of your way.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Clean softens, control static, Bold 3. And by Quilted Pampers. Doesn't your baby deserve Pampers dryness?
I remember when I had my first baby. It was the ultimate experience of my life. The final joy was knowing my baby was healthy. I just knew by the way they handled her. They weighed her and measured her. And after they let me hold her, they put her in Pampers.
More hospitals use quilted Pampers than any other diaper. Pampers help keep babies' clothes and bedding dry. That saves on laundry. But more important to you, Pampers quilted lining helps keep wetness away from your baby's tender skin.
Our baby, our beautiful little baby.
More hospitals use quilted Pampers than any other diaper. Shouldn't you?
Marge, I don't have enough. Lend me some money. I'll lend you some advice. Put back this detergent and fabric softener and get this detergent with built-in fabric softener.
Bold 3?
It's some value.
Why save money if it doesn't work?
But Bold 3 does work.
Why spend the money on separate detergent and fabric softener? Buy Bold 3. It's detergent and fabric softener together. Bold 3 cleans, softens, and controls static.
The kids' shirts are so soft. No static cling here. And these jeans are really clean.
More Bold 3?
Why spend extra? Bold 3 cleans and softens in one.
Detergent plus fabric softener. That's the built-in value of Bold 3.
Martine, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Go back to sleep.
Oh, no. What time is it?
It's almost 9:30.
That late?
Yeah, well, you were pretty tired last night. You fell right to sleep.
Yeah, I was tired.
Martine, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for letting me stay, Jody. All right, I'll be out of here.
No. I'm not letting you out of this house until you have breakfast. It's part of the overnight guest package, okay?
Okay, breakfast and then I'll go.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Martine, you were very upset last night. You don't seem much happier right now.
Oh, it's just because it's hard for me to wake up, but a cup of coffee, I'll be fine, okay?
Martine, I have never seen you like this. Something is terribly wrong.
Everything has changed, Jody. Everything.
What is it? Tell me, I want to help if I can.
I guess I'm getting what I deserve. But you should know the truth, since Gavin does.
What truth?
Jody, I am not the wonderful person you think I am. And for one thing, I'm a married woman.
You're what?
Yes, 5 years ago in Paris. I was young. I was very much in love. I am not proud of what I was, Jody.
Well, who was he?
American, so handsome, so charming, a thief.
Martine, forgive me, but I don't understand what you're talking about.
His name is Karr Wells. He was a gentleman burglar by trade.
Did you know that when you married him?
Yes, I knew it. You see, I was so afraid of losing him. I did everything he wanted me to. I did very bad things to stay with him, Jody.
Like what?
I was his partner in crime, his accomplice.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say.
This can't be true.
I would give everything that it would not be true.
Did you ever divorce this man?
No, I've never divorced him. I haven't seen him in 2 years. I don't know where he is.
And Gavin knows this now.
Yeah.
Well, what did he say? How did he react?
What do you expect him to say? I lied to him all along. I've lost him, Jody. I've lost him.
Martine, don't.
What? Oh, sure. Take 2 days, 3 days. Yeah, what do I care? Well, things are just fine around here. Look, don't worry. Your name will still be on the door when you come back. Oh, I'll handle the Palmer litigation. Yeah, I'll stay up all night. Yeah, right. I'll see you. Look, give me the Palmer litigation, will you? It's on Draper's desk. And do you have a 9-letter word for famous lawyer? Yeah. Give me a tuna fish sandwich. 9 letters. Hey, Cliff Nelson. Of course, I gotta write it in small to make it fit. Very interesting. Yeah, give me my car. I'll hold. Look at that, the baseball schedule. Huh? Spring is here. C-H-I-C-A-G-O. Go, Cubs, go.
You taking up a new profession, Cliff?
No. Mike, I'm glad I got you in.
What can I do for you?
How would you like to go to dinner with your former partner?
Well, that'd be very nice, but my schedule won't permit. How about a rain check?
No, I gotta see you this morning. You got some time?
Well, my next appointment's not for an hour, but if it's about the Wilcox breaking and entering case, I've authorized the assistant DA assigned to plea bargain, but you'll have to negotiate with him directly.
It's not about the Wilcox case. I'll be right over.
Cliff, you know I enjoy your company, but would you mind telling me what this is all about?
Wow, there's a very interesting article in today's newspaper. It might be exactly the way we're gonna find Nancy. I'll be right over. One of these days, somebody's gonna be making your bed for you. And on that bed, they're gonna be silk sheets.
Good. There you are, Sharkey.
This is where I'm supposed to be, Mrs. B. Hey, check this out. I got these hospital corners down to a science. Bounce a dime off the bed, it'll make a dent in the ceiling.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But I would like to talk to you.
I'm on your time till 6. Talk all you want.
What do you think of the new man, Ritchie Johnson?
Well, he seems okay to me. So far.
He's cooperative, a good worker?
Oh, he's nothing like Wally, if that's what you're worried about.
A semi-trained gorilla would have been more efficient than Mr. Bascom.
Oh, you got a point there.
Well, I'm glad to hear that he's working out. Would be nice to keep him around a while.
I'll tell you one thing about Ritchie. He's got some brains between his ears, not a lot of hot air like my old pal Wally.
Ah. Well, I hope he's not too bright, all things considered.
I just tell him what he has to know. No more, no less.
Good. Let's keep it that way. We have enough complications.
Yeah. Well, did, you and the doc figure out a way to make sure that Mrs. Karr doesn't cause any problems?
Kenneth pales every time the subject is brought up. He is convinced that there's a way out of this where we'll all live happily ever after.
But you're not.
No. I'm sure there's only one practical solution.
And you want me to take some action?
We do one thing
like no one else can do.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
We're America's favorite, bite after bite.
Delicious fried chicken, we do it right for you.
Can I have a little bite? I don't have to trust it.
Nope.
What other fried chicken tastes so right?
That's good.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
In the babysitting business, you need some tricks of the trade. See, kids always want this snack or that snack. But I know how fussy mothers are about those things, so I recommend raisins. Kids love them because they're sweet and chewy. Mothers like them because they're sweetened by the sun, not manufactured. I like them because they save me a lot of headaches. We know raisins are natural, but kids just know what they like. So, give them raisins and call them nature's candy.
Raisins from California, nature's candy.
This is just between you and me, Sharkey, yes?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Then that woman who came to see you last night, what did she want to talk to you about?
Well, look, it was no big deal. It was just about something that I did at the Hathaway.
Something unpleasant?
No. I just, helped out a friend. I helped the patient leave the hospital without a sign out, you know?
You aided in the escape of a mental patient?
She wasn't legally committed.
But that's why you were fired,
Yes,
is it?
that's why I was fired. Why is everyone making such a fuss about this? Like Mrs. Karr, she comes all the way down here just for some lousy story.
Yes. And she got a much bigger story than she anticipated. And we still don't know the ending.
Well, maybe she can develop a respiratory ailment.
How?
Well, it's very hard to breathe when you have a pillow over your face.
Oh, Sharkey, please. Nothing that crude.
Yeah, well, then what would you recommend?
Stay here. I'll be right back.
Don't you mess up on me. Now, if you get Doc Bryson and Lady Macbeth out of this jam, they're going to be very grateful to you. You're this close. And you're never going to be this close again in your life, so don't you chicken out. Don't you chicken out. Okay. Everything's gonna be all right. Unless I have a complication of my own. You just better stay away, Emily.
Hello? Oh. Listen, can you call me, give me a wake-up call in another half hour or so? No, wait a minute. That won't be necessary, Emma. Thank you. Rise and shine, Emily girl. You've got things to do today.
Can Zest make you give up your soap?
When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Zest's bigger bubbles of deodorant lather. Rinse cleaner, so I feel cleaner.
When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Zest rinses cleaner than any soap.
Look, dip one lens in soap and water, one in Zest and water. Rinse. Soap leaves a sticky film on the lens and your skin. Zest rinses cleaner.
So I feel cleaner.
When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Go back to soap? No.
Discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed.
What do you use in the automatic drip coffee maker?
Folgers Flake Coffee.
Delicious.
What'd you use in the automatic coffee maker?
Folgers Flake Coffee.
Great.
Mrs. Olson, what'd you use? Oh, Folgers Flake Coffee.
Nothing's better in these coffee makers.
Why's that?
Oh, Folgers is mountain grown, the richest kind of coffee.
And it's flaked?
Flaked to release more rich flavor. You use less. If you normally use 5 measures, you'll only need 4 of Folgers flaked coffee.
Delicious.
Folgers is a coffee recommended by General Electric with the brew starter timer. Mountain-grown Folgers. That's how good coffee makers make great coffee.
To know what it all means, why we're all here together. Maybe I do know. I mean, there's Sharkey working at that strange hospital. And 2 miles down the road, who's hanging around but April and Draper? It's too much of a coincidence they decided to hole up in this particular town to work out a reconciliation. And this isn't the type of place they would have gone to run away from me. Oh, there has to be a connection. They must have learned something, or suspect something at the very least. Thank God I managed to find them. But now I've got to do something before they find out the truth about this baby. No matter what, I can't let them find out.
we have some coffee here, please?
Yes, sir.
Would you like some, Raven?
I'm fine.
Stop pouting. It doesn't become you a bit.
I'm not pouting. I'm happy.
Would you do me a favor? Why don't you worry about who's having the best dress sale in town? It'd be a lot more productive.
Hey, you don't tell me what to do, I don't tell you what to do, okay?
There is absolutely no reason for you to be concerned about my interest in Jody Travis. The girl has got talent.
What kind of talent?
Dancing talent. Don't expect me to assuage your jealous feelings. They're utter nonsense.
You want to know what I think? I think that you're hiring Jody Travis just to spite your ex-girlfriend.
You're way off base, Raven.
No. I think I have this one pegged perfectly. And if you're spiting Martine, that means that you still think of her, and that's what I'm objecting to.
You seem to be forgetting the ground rules, Precious.
And what are they, Precious?
You are my pleasure, Raven. And one doesn't mix one's business with one's pleasure. Now, I told you that when we began our relationship, and I really don't like repeating myself.
I am on your side. I am only trying to help you. In one ear and out the other.
Gunther, would you step in here a moment, please?
Yes, what can I do for you, Mr. Whitney? Good morning, Mrs. Swift.
What does the schedule look like for today, Gunther?
Well, at 10:30, you're due at the contractors to approve some changes they want to make in the refurbishing of the balcony section of the theater.
At an additional cost, no doubt.
And then you have an appointment with your lawyer, and then a luncheon meeting with that Mr. Wilkins. You wanted to hire him as the stage manager for the Whitney.
Okay. I'll be dressed. I'll be with you in 10 minutes.
Very good, sir.
Why don't you give your schedule to Gunther? He's at your disposal.
How kind of you.
As long, of course, as your plans don't interfere with mine.
Will you be needing me, Mrs. Swift?
Yes, Gunther, I think that I will need you for a little while.
Fine with me.
There's one place I'd like to go today.
Where would that be, Mrs. Swift?
I'd like to go to Dr. Kavanaugh's house.
Have you seen what's been happening to Pyrex ware?
Well, I'll be hornswoggled.
It's not just for cooking.
Well, blow me down.
It's for serving, too.
Hot dog.
Wow, out of sight.
Tinted Pyrex. Well, I'll be a blue-nosed gopher.
Goodness gracious, sakes alive.
The new Pyrex. You'd be surprised.
Holy cow.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, 'cause Band-Aid stuck on me.
I am stuck on Band-Aid, 'cause Band-Aid stuck on me. 'Cause they hold on tight and bathtub and they cling in soapy suds.
Only Band-Aid brand adhesive bandages from Johnson & Johnson have our super stay-on adhesive. You'll notice the difference, 'cause it stays on you better than anything else you can buy.
I am stuck on Band-Aid, 'cause Band-Aid stuck on me.
Fred and Lamont find out the hard way that taking a loan out can be hazardous to your health on Sanford & Son tonight at 7. Then Archie panics when Edith invites a woman to dinner who may know too much about his past on All in the Family tonight at 7:30 on Channel 48.
Thanks for seeing me, Mike. Here. I think that might be the solution to your problems.
This is what you rushed all the way over here to tell me?
Well, it's a new avenue we haven't tried yet, isn't it?
Cliff, I appreciate your concern, but I don't want to get involved in something like this.
Well, she has very impressive credentials, Mike.
It's her methods that make me feel uneasy.
Well, what's wrong with her methods? Look, there was a brother and sister up in Springfield that ran away from home and they were missing for 6 weeks. And she found them. There are half a dozen other cases, too. It's all there in the article.
This Zelda Moffat is a self-proclaimed psychic.
Well, what do you care if she wears a deerstalker hat or carries a calabash pipe and calls herself Sherlock, as long as she gets results?
Come on, Cliff. What you're suggesting is too far-fetched.
Zelda Moffat is in town now because she's delivering some lectures in the parapsychology courses at Monticello University. Now that is credibility.
It may be credible to the university. It's not to me.
Well, I don't exactly go out and have my tarot cards read on lunch hour either. But, Mike, if my wife were missing, I'd leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, I admit. I've said the same thing myself more than once.
Well, why don't we give her a shot, you know? What have we got to lose? Look, will you at least talk to the lady?
All right, Cliff.
What took you so long?
I had some reading to do.
About what?
These.
What are they?
Let me ask you something, Sharkey. It wouldn't be too hard to make a mistake and give Mrs. Karr these, now, would it?
No. It happens all the time in big hospitals. All those little pills look pretty much the same.
So if Mrs. Karr were to take these instead of the vitamins that she had been taking...
Accidentally, of course.
Of course. And if such an unfortunate accident were to take place... our problem would disappear.
All right, Bubbles, get ready to hit the dirt.
I should have become an accountant.
Oh, stop worrying, kid. We're going to give this bathroom the shine of its life. Show those germs no mercy. Dig in, kid, dig in. Clean and shine. Disinfect, deodorize. We'll never scratch or leave any grit. Oh, we never do, we never do. You did good, kid. Now let's go down a drain together. We work hard, so you don't have to.
Dow Bathroom Cleaner with scrubbing bubbles.
I can see it. I can see it.
My dream girl?
No, I can see. Carefree sugarless gum has more flavor.
How can you see more flavor?
It is crystal clear. Carefree weighs 32% more than Trident's smaller sticks.
I can see it. Carefree's got more gum.
Now taste it, handsome.
Then more flavor.
More gum gives you more flavor.
But what about my dream?